So best clicks on my tandava in front of Nanjundeshwara temple, Har Har Mahadev, and open nature in front of Chamundi Tai, Chamundi Hills, behind Chamundi Hills. So here and this is where climbing like roof to see the bullet rider. Now I come from behind and see from the things and coming on my red t-shirt, standing on the bike on the express time Dandava, gracefully balancing, entirely fantastic. Lovely landscape. So other bikers just being. This was just to give a mark of a tribute for my school project. She was a woman who after anything just to give a mark of respect for our Raja. This is just a random click. Har Har Mahadev, Vade Maheshwara Mandir on the way. It was a group ride, it was a fantastic. Har Har Mahadev just trying some stunt, was trying to find a way to go off-road. Some idiot had told, but it was a joke anyway. So there was no off-road, only we had to climb steps. So we went there, only it was a steep ahead and came back. So that was a kind of, you can say, joke or prank. This was on top of Siddha Malleshwara temple. This is in front of Matarani. You can see Har Har Mahadev, Har Har Mahadev, Har Har Mahadev, Om Namah Shivaya, Shri Siddhapaji Siddheshwara Shiva Mandir. So this is like a heavenly nature, guys. There are two rocks. When I had been, it was almost 9 o'clock. So very few people were there. So first I thought of doing off-roading. Normally I visit temples, but this was the first time I made a wrong decision, I think maybe. So as a matter of fact, went with my bike, met other two riders on Hero Expulse 210, accompanied with them, took a decision and just done some kind of tricky off terrains on the rocky hill. Okay bro. Okay, right, we'll go. That's what he said. So I went behind this guy. They were young. When I am also trying, but you have to be careful when you are on off-road ride. So this was the spot where we parked the 3 Expulse and took fantastic clicks. ನೋಡಬಹುದು ದೃಶ್ಯ. It's a totally heavenly nature. So completely fantastic, guys. This was a kind of thing. This was descending from Narsimha Betta. It was a tricky terrain. You can see both sides. This is an off-road mode. That's what I'm trying to tell. So both sides, and you can't go by car. You can go by trekking, or you have to go by Expulse type. Even other bikes can climb, but you have to be a bit careful. So climbing, I think first and second gear easily with less brakes, and off-road mode is good since ABS will be off. That's the best way, which I believe, while descending the hill. Descending, one needs to be careful whatever the bike is, because the more you use the bike, it gets heated up and brake won't be applied. So lots of issues are there. So it's better to come down in low gear like first and second. That's the best idea what I feel to do. And I do recommend for other guys also first and second gear. Some kind of mining is going on the right side, which you can see, guys. So that was a wonderful location. I was the only guy, you can say, one man army solo adventurer. This is climbing the ascent of Mallikarjuna Hill Siddhapaji Siddheshwara temple. This horse that came for naming ceremony and wanted to go for parking, but went for off-roading and then visited the temple, had blessings of God Shiva. So that was a wonderful ride come experience. And this I am climbing the ascent of Nasima Betta. It was a fantastic experience, guys. So which I cannot forget in my life. These are not very kind of, you see, tough off-roads. These are between like moderate and intense, not too kind of hardcore or something. But you need to be careful. Balance and other things are concerned, you need to be very much perfect. So that's what I mean to say. However experienced you are, but while doing off-roading, your focus should be completely on the track and surroundings, not elsewhere, guys. That's what I say. If you receive any kind of bloody phone calls, just disconnect or keep the phone away and just keep throttling at a gentle pace, not hardcore. Even though if you are experienced, there are chances which I have seen people raising their throttles. Don't be like total happy and just keep revving. First and second gear, moderate throttling and just keep going, but at a constant pace. Right, not to get stuck or whatsoever. But keep going till the end. Once you are done, just hydrate yourself with proper liquid like electrolytes, water, any kind of fresh juices which are available freshly instead of carrying preservative juices. And yeah, you have to be very careful like climbing. This was the treacherous terrain and also most amazing, beautiful. You can see there I am almost onto the horizon levels when ascending. That's the hill, that's the temple where you are seeing. The name of this hill temple Betta is Narayana Narasimha Swami, sorry. But the temple is dedicated to Lord Hanuman Shiva, and from there you will have a fantastic top view, that is the aerial view of Mysore-Bangalore Express Highway. It's almost nearer to Biddi, so by can't go since there are too many rocks, not in a one slab or one angle, so there are deep rocks cuts. It's very risky to climb, according to me, which I could not take risk since I was alone. So just I think hardly 50-60 meters away I parked it. And this is near Hanuman temple, Gollarahalli. So some moderate, what you call, off-road inside some agricultural lands, which I felt like doing. It was a kind of tricky, but yeah, first and second you can keep moving without any issues. I could not see a turn and just went inside the lands, and that was a kind of moderate adventure, you see. So overall it was a fun day, Sunday, which I can forget in my life. So kind of tricky, but if that is mud and if it has rained heavily, and if it is slush, heavy water stacked up, then it will be quite tricky because whatsoever maybe the tires like button tires, any kind of tires, motocross tires, there are chances of skidding. So you need to be very much careful. So here I am riding at a cool pace, but you should never get panic. Most of the times what guys do get panic and they just do some kind of mistakes knowingly or unknowingly. So that's the drawback. To met these kids, they told the temple is nearby. Hey, yellappa devasthana. Ille okay, thank you bache. So that was the fact. From there hardly it was few meters away, I think 100 meters away. So instead of turning, I took the straight right because some vehicle was standing there. Thank you. This was telling bye to this nice gentleman at this Sri Siddhapaji temple on the top of the hills. He was from Weekend Riders Bangalore team. I don't know, they all met me, they gave me a badge, Sharif and another guy Jitendra, but I don't know what's the reason they never coordinated. Maybe some kind of issues with them, maybe. I'm not aware because I waited for them for 1.5 hours almost. I went there 9. They came around I think 10, more than 10:30. I done everything. I would have returned by 10:30. 1.5 hours. So this is the temple you can see. Har Har Mahadev Malay Har Har Mahadev. So while climbing or descending also you need to be very careful, guys, because especially in Ghats some people are not used to suddenly they apply brakes knowingly or unknowingly, or they do some kind of stunts and skidding, as a result of which the vehicle topples. So one needs to be very much careful. So that's my take on especially Ghats. If you are riding like ascending or descending, you need to be very much careful, guys. Otherwise anything can happen any moment of time. So better be cautious. Prevention is always better than cure, which I believe. So you have to be cautious whatsoever it may be. While climbing down, you have to be more cautious, especially on Ooty if you go down. So this is the small moderate off-road in Moga Estates. You can say Moga Terrail, which they had called for some launch of their project, like they are having a project like leasing out farms for certain amount which you can use it, grow it. They are doing the maintenance. Okay, that's a nice kind of new kind of topic anyway. Bye guys, take care, goodbye. If you are not subscribed,